brilliant day to all the students all over the Philippines, especially to my students from grade 12 Accountancy and Business Management section of Virgen del Carmen, grade 12 Humanities and Social Sciences section of Virgen del Pilar, and grade 12 Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics section of Virgen del Rosario. Mabuhay! Welcome to the fourth week of discussion, discovery, and learning in the course Contemporary Philippine Arts from the Regions. Before we begin our session for this week, allow me to say thank you. Thank you for attending this asynchronous discussion. I do hope that you are still learning at the comfort of your homes as we continue observing our distance learning program. So again, maraming salamat, and I would like you to know that all the efforts that you are doing for the subject are all appreciated and recognized. My dear senior high school students, in the first three discussions of this course, you were able to learn the basic concepts that are essential, especially in gaining more knowledge about contemporary arts. Kaya naman, the question is, tungkol saan naman kaya ang ating pag-aaralan this week? If you already have a deeper understanding about the main subject, which is all about contemporary arts. To answer that, let me first give you the learning competency for the fourth week based from the most essential learning competencies or MELCs of the Department of Education. For this session, my dear students, our learning competency is explains Filipino artists' role and identify their contribution to contemporary arts. Again, explains Filipino artists' roles and identify their contribution to contemporary arts. Sa mga nagdaang linggo, you were able to learn more about in the world of arts. Week 1 was all about the introduction and the overview of the course. During week 2 naman, we started to put everything into details by discussing the different forms of arts that we have here in the country. And of course, in week 3, discussion has become more specific and has given emphasis on how the contemporary era has changed the forms of arts na nakagisnan natin. Also, in our different discussions class, nag-provide tayo ng mga notable masterpieces in Philippine arts. Produkto man yan ng traditional arts or kahit anong period pa man yan, especially in the contemporary era. Kaya naman in line with these learnings, it is only right and just na alamin naman natin who are the people behind these works of art. This means na ang ating tatalakayin sa linggong ito ay iikot sa mga matutunog at malalaking pangalan ng mga Pilipinong mayroon ding malaking kontribusyon o bahaging ginampanan sa pag-abot natin sa kung anumang uri ng sining mayroon tayo sa kasalukuyang panahon. How will we able to achieve this competency? Of course, nariyan ang ating fourth learning objective para sa course na ito. Sa linggong ito, our learning objective is that at the end of this session, you are expected to discuss details about the role and contribution of Filipino artists to contemporary arts by writing an informative essay using accurate and precise data and information. Sa madaling sabi, prepare yourself, my dear students, sa paggawa ng isang sanaysay na naglalaman ng impormasyon sa mga Filipino artists based from all your learnings and knowledge in this session. And to give you an idea if what are the specific learning contents or yung learning topics na iisa-isahin natin ngayong araw, allow me to present it to you before we proceed with our main discussion. Sa linggong ito class, we have four main topics to discuss and learn. First, we have the topic about the Filipino artist. Just like what I said, bibigyan din natin kung ano-ano nga ba ang mga bahaging ginampanan ng mga Pilipinong may pagmamahal sa sining para marating natin ang kasalukuyan at makipagsabayan tayo sa kontemporaryong panahon. Next, iisa-isahin din nating pangalanan ang mga Pilipinong kabilang sa napakahabang listahan ng mga pambansang alagad ng sining or the Order of the National Artists na totoong naging tulay sa pagkakaroon natin ng napakakulay na mundo ng sining. And not just that, we will also give recognition sa mga Pilipinong pinahalagahan ang ating humble beginnings or yung mga artist natin na nagsulong ng traditional arts at naging kabilang sa gawad sa manlilikha ng bayan or the National Living Treasure awardees. And finally, we will name some of the Filipinos na sa kasalukuyan or in the contemporary era ay gumagawa ng pangalan sa iba't ibang larangan ng sining, hindi lang sa ating bansa, kundi sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo. They are known as world-class Filipino artists. Done with the introduction, let us now begin our fourth discussion in the course Contemporary Philippine Arts from the Regions. Balik-aral muna tayo, class. Tingnan muna natin on your screen kung paano umikot ang ating talakayan sa nagdaang linggo. I assume that it's already clear to you kung bakit nagkaroon ng separate discussion about the different forms of contemporary arts compared sa mga forms of arts na nakagisna natin. Again, class, ang sabi natin, before contemporary era, forms of arts can be classified into three: the visual arts, the applied arts, and the performing arts, and others. But come in the present times, things have changed. From the basic classification ng art forms, we ended up with the idea of combining these different art forms into one to produce another creative and unique work of arts through the so-called integrative arts. Meaning to say, sa contemporary arts, nagkaroon ng crossovers ang iba't ibang art forms that gave birth to its new faces, katulad ng choreography, musical instruments, literary and musical compositions, visual design and applied arts combined, theatrical performance, and cinema, which all of us are enjoying today. I have also given you different notable examples sa bawat art forms. But the question right now is, paano ba natin narating ang lahat ng mga ito? Sabi nga, class, give credit when credit is due. That is why it is only right and just, my dear senior high school students, to recognize and acknowledge all the huge contributions ng mga Filipino artists in the world of arts. And this is the reason why our session for today is entitled The Filipino Artist Role and Their Contributions to Contemporary Arts. According to Christian Morgenstern, in every work of art, the artist himself is present. Class, we cannot enjoy the beauty and magnificence of different artworks kung walang tao sa likod nito. At kahit sila ay nasa likod lamang ng mga ito, ay mananatiling buhay ang kanilang kontribusyon through the years because of their notable obras and masterpieces. That's why we can say that in every artwork, there is a great artist. Kaya ang question, technically speaking, ano bang ibig sabihin ng artist aside sa fact na alam natin na sila ang gumagawa ng mga obras and masterpieces na ito? Class, when we say artist, they are the one who professes and practices an imaginative art. Because of these people and their creative imaginations, we have beautiful paintings, exquisite sculptures, historical architectural structures, breathtaking dance performances, spectacular theatrical performances, and many others alike. Sa madaling sabi, class, art wouldn't exist kung wala ang mga taong ito. And I'm pretty sure that all these people or artists have exerted so much effort in putting their imagination into a brilliant obra or a masterpiece. Our country, the Philippines, is truly blessed with a lot of talented and artistic individuals who really paved the road sa kung anong klaseng sining mayroon tayo ngayon. And today, our artists, especially the younger ones, are a different breed sa mga nauna sa kanila. Pero nga, ang sabi sa isang kasabihan, ang hindi lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makararating sa paroroonan. Kaya for today, balikan muna natin if ano nga ba ang mga naging roles na ginampanan ng mga naunang Filipino artists para marating natin ang rurok ng isang kaaya-ayang sining sa kontemporaryong panahon. In the past class, bago pa man natin mapasok ang mundo ng contemporary era, ang main role ng mga alagad ng sining or the artist kung bakit sila nagpro-produce ng mga obra is just to create something that mainly focuses sa aesthetic value. Meaning to say, only the beautiful ideas or those things considered as pleasing and entertaining ang kanilang showcase sa audience. For example, it is evident sa mga gawa ni Fernando Amorsolo. Amorsolo romanticized life, reminding us the beauty of nature and the people living in the rural areas. Another ay ang mga folk dances at traditional dances na mayroon tayo. Halos lahat ng mensahe na pinapakita ng mga sayaw na ito ay tungkol halos lamang sa mga gawain at kaaya-ayang tradisyon ng mga tao na kasasalaminan ng positibong pananaw. Ngunit class, sa paglipas ng panahon, the way artists produce different artworks has totally changed. Sabi ko nga in the previous discussion, it's not about the beauty anymore, but the reality that we are all facing today. Kaya naman, the role of the Filipino artists in the present times is very crucial. And with that, we can say that their role is fourfold or four times as great or as numerous. Hindi lang ito tungkol sa aesthetic aspect class compared noong mga nagdaang panahon. It has something to do now with the personal, the social, the physical, and the immaterial. Let's discuss these items one by one. First, the personal. The artist expresses what he or she feels. If dati, kung anong maganda ang nakikita sa kapaligiran, iyon ang bida sa artwork. This time, ang pinakamahalaga sa artist bago siya magsimula ng isang obra ay kung ano ang nararamdaman niya. Maaaring ito ay positive or negative emotion. The important here is dapat real or authentic ang feelings na meron sa kanya bago siya gumawa ng isang obra. That's the first one, the personal. Second, the social. The artist expresses what he or she sees around him or her. But if I may add, everything around him or her. Not just the beauty of nature, not just the plants and the colorful flower, not just the mountains and the blue seas, not just the dancing people and the laughters of children, but everything around him or her, including the pressing issues that we are all facing today, the calamities that destroyed Mother Earth, the government and their political practices, the effects of poverty, the cry of the abandoned women, and the hungry children in the street. In other words, my dear senior high school students, society is now involved or included in the process sa paggawa ng isang artwork. That's the second one, the social. Third, the physical. The artist finds a need to create something not only pleasing to look at, but something useful as well. Sa madaling sabi, ang mga alagad ng sining sa kasalukuyan ay practical na ring maituturing. They make sure that he or she will get benefits from the artworks na ginagawa niya. Or kaya man, the artworks will be beneficial sa audience niya. Diyan papasok ang functionality or purpose ng bawat obra. Hindi lang dapat display or for exhibit. Katulad nating mga tao, dapat pati ang mga ito ay may essence at functions or gamit sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay. And finally, the immaterial. The artist gives form to the immaterial, the hidden truth of the universe, and the spiritual force that inhabits the world. This is the ultimate role of our artists today, social realism. The creative people sa lipunang ginagalawan natin ang totoong nagbibigay anyo upang gisingin ang ating mga diwa sa katotohanang umiikot at nakikipagsabayan sa ating pamumuhay through their meaningful and mind-blowing artworks. The personal, the social, the physical, and the immaterial. Sa pamamagitan ng apat na ito, my dear senior high school students, the artist is able to refine us and to elevate our sense of what is beautiful and what is not, and to what is sublime and what is not. And of course, through this, we have identified the distinct roles of our Filipino contemporary artists. At ano-ano ang mga ito? Number one, the Filipino artist gives his opinion about the culture of his time. But this is seen in different light class because through this, naiimpluwensyahan niya yung reader, viewer, listener, intentionally man yan or unintentionally. We have the late Nick Joaquin. Si Nick Joaquin class ay isang Manileño novelist, playwright, journalist, historian, essayist, and later marami pa kayong matututunan about him. But this person has narrated the diverse heritage or kultura ng ating bansa sa pamamagitan ng kanyang mga sulat, ng kanyang mga gawa. But not just that, ibinigay or inexpress niya din ang kanyang pananaw or opinion about the culture of his time for decades. Ibig sabihin, class, our contemporary artists have the freedom to express fully their thoughts, opinion, point of views using their works of art. Next, number two, the Filipino artist is a crusader, attempting to sway the viewer to his or her side. Sa mga nagdaang panahon, class, there has been a rise in national fervor or naging kapansin-pansin, hindi lang sa mga artist, sa ating lahat, yung matinding pagmamahal or sense of nationalism. At marami nga sa ating mga contemporary artists ang nagpro-promote sa napakahalagang core value na ito as a Filipino through their works of art. Third, the Filipino artist has become a social critic. This is the most interesting role of our artist today, class, since we are highlighting social realism. Marami sa ating alagad ng sining ang matapang na nag-expose ng totoong kalagayan ng ating lipunan gamit ang kanilang mga obra. Issue about inequalities of life, ang epekto ng urbanization sa bawat isa, kabilang na rin ang globalization, corruption in the government, poverty, isama mo pa yung sistema ng edukasyon at marami pang iba. He or she has created an artistic controversy na I assume that most of us really appreciate. Second to the last role is that the Filipino artist has also become an advocate for what she believes in. It's pretty obvious na din class that in the past few years, many Filipino contemporary artists have become an agent of change. It is nice to know na hindi lamang sila naging social critics, but since they were able to express their thoughts and point of views through their masterpieces, ay naging daan din sila sa pagbabago ng iba pa nating kapwa Pilipino. We can say that this one and the previous role are interrelated. And to sum it up, the last role of a Filipino contemporary artist that we can say is that he or she is versatile. Ano ang ibig sabihin nito? Our artists create not only to realize their personal fulfillments, but also they share their innate talents that illuminate our capabilities as a nation, rich in heritage and traditions. Ang bawat Filipino artist class ay storyteller, narrating everyday life or an extraordinary events, recording and preserving our history for future generations to see. Again, my dear senior high school students, a Filipino artist gives opinion. A Filipino artist is a crusader. A Filipino artist is a social critic and an advocate of his or her beliefs. And a Filipino artist is versatile. And until today, these play a very significant role in the present society. And now, before I present you the names of our multi-talented artists who paved the road for us in the colorful and splendid world of contemporary arts, let us have first some of the information or details about the role of the women in the Philippine arts. Sa pagkakataong ito, silipin din natin ang mahalagang ginampanan ng mga kababaihan sa pag-usbong ng ating kamalayan sa iba't ibang larangan ng sining. Kung susuriin natin, class, bago natin marating ang contemporary era, ay iilan lamang or bilang lang sa daliri ika nga ang mga kababaihan na nagpamalas ng kanilang galing at talento sa sining. Because it was believed that the world of art has been dominated by men ever since the beginning of history. Pero hindi ito naging hadlang para sa ilang kababaihan. During the modern arts period or the decades before contemporary era, nandyan sina Anita Magsaysay-Ho, Nena Sagil, na pawang mga tanyag na painters. Andyan din si Purita Calaw Ledesma, na founder naman ng Art Association of the Philippines. Sila ay iilan lamang sa mga kababaihang na mayagpag sa larangan ng sining. But now, things have really changed. Filipino artists have become visible because of the initial steps made by some strong women like Imelda Kahipe and Daya, Brenda V. Fajardo, Ofelia Galvezon Teki. Ang tatlong ito ay kabilang sa maraming kababaihan who paved the way for others to assert their own identity and contribute in social realism. Si Imelda Kahipe and Daya, for example, ay isang printmaker, painter, and installation artist. Not just that, she is also a curator and an art project organizer. Siya din class ang may akda ng ilang aklat tungkol sa sining at naging co-founder pa ng Kasibulan na isang grupo ng mga artists sa bansa. Imelda Kahipe and Daya has become the main figure for Filipino feminist and national liberation movements in Philippine arts. Her advocacy of women centers around Philippine history and culture. On the other hand, class, nariyan naman si Brenda Fajardo. She is a doctor in Philippine Studies and Professor Emerita in the University of the Philippines. Isa lamang siya sa mga babae in the present society na tinanghal as a multi-awarded artist. Isa din siyang guro and a cultural worker. But nakilala si Brenda Fajardo class because of her artworks na madalas ay hango sa Philippine folklore, legends, and mythology, where she relates this into contemporary life. Halos lahat ng kanyang gawa ay mostly in pen and ink. Another creative Filipina is from Gimbal, Iloilo. She is Ofelia Galvezon Teki. Siya ay nagtapos ng degrees both in Fine Arts and English from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Class, her works emanate her deep understanding of the various disciplines, including literature, art history, and visual arts, na masasabi nating sakop ng kontemporaryong panahon. At dahil sa kanyang angking galing, siya ay nagtamo na ng malalaking parangal sa larangan ng sining mula 1968 hanggang 2014. Kabilang na dito ang parangal sa pamana ng Filipino Award, which is a presidential award to outstanding overseas Filipinos na kino-confirm ng Pangulo ng Pilipinas. And that time, it was President Benigno Aquino III ang nagbigay sa kanya nito. And because of these three individuals, other Filipinas soon followed. Kabilang dito si Ligaya Fernando Amil Bangsa na turing na model historical recorder and conservationist. Class, Amil Bangsa is an advocate of the indigenous arts of the South. At dahil na rin sa kanyang exhaustive efforts in promoting the Southern arts, she earned the prestigious Ramon Magsaysay Award na equivalent or katumbas ng sikat na Nobel Peace Prize Award. At sa kasalukuyan, my dear senior high school students ay nakikipagsabayan na ang marami pang kababaihan sa pag-ukit ng kanilang mga pangalan sa larangan ng sining dahil na rin sa mga pagbabagong dala ng kontemporaryong panahon. At ngayon, sa ating bansa, sa pangunguna ng ating pamahalaan, ay kinikilala natin ang mga natatanging alagad ng sining sa pinakamataas na parangal, mapalalaki man o mapababae. They are the artists who have made a mark for the development of Filipino society and have made significant contributions in their own fields. At ang mga Pilipinong ito ay nabibilang sa tinatawag na Order of National Artists. Ang uri ng parangal na ito sa ating bansa ay naitatag class by virtue of Presidential Proclamation number 1001 series of 1972 sa ilalim ng administrasyon ni dating Pangulong Ferdinand Edralin Marcos. And ang pinakapangunahing layunin nito is to give appropriate recognition and prestige to Filipinos who have distinguished themselves and made outstanding contributions to Philippine arts and letters. Class, ito ang pinakamataas na parangal na maaaring makuha ng isang Filipino artist sa ating bansa, for it is being conferred by the President of the country. Ang mga kategorya sa parangal na ito ay music, dance, theater, visual arts, literature, film and broadcast arts, and architecture and allied arts. The recognition and the awarding is being organized by the National Commission for Culture and Arts, together with the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Sa unang taon na ibinigay ang parangal na ito noong 1972 ay iisa lamang ang Pilipinong nagkamit nito. At ito ay walang iba kundi ang walang kapantay na painter na si Fernando Amorsolo. Pero ang tanong, ano-ano nga ba ang mga qualifications para maging isang national artist o pambansang alagad ng sining? Basically, class, ay mayroong 5 qualifications. Ano-ano ang mga ito? Number 1, living artists who have been Filipino citizens for the last 10 years prior to nomination. Kabilang din ang mga namatay na after the establishment of the award in 1972. Basta't kinakailangan ay Filipino citizen at the time of their death. Mamaya, class, kapag nakita ninyo ang ganitong symbol sa pangalan ng mga national artists, ang ibig sabihin ay pumanaw na sila. Ngunit, buhay pa sila nang matanggap nila ang award. Ngayon naman, kapag nakita nyo ang ganitong symbol na nasa pangalan ng artist, ang ibig sabihin naman nito ay pumanaw na sila nang matanggap nila ang award. Kaya ang pagkilala sa kanila ay tinatawag na posthumous conferment. This was declared valid by Supreme Court GR number 189028. Kung wala namang symbol ang makikita sa dulo ng pangalan, ibig sabihin lang hanggang sa kasalukuyan ay buhay pa ang mga ito. Number 2, we have kinakailangan na ang alagad ng sining ay nakapag-ambag sa pagtataguyod ng diwa ng pagkabansa sa mga Pilipino sa pamamagitan ng nilalaman at anyo ng kanilang mga likha. Sa madaling sabi, kinakailangan ay malaking impact sa pagka-Pilipino ang dala ng mga obra na mapapabilang sa orden ng alagad ng sining ng bansa. Number 3, ang alagad ng sining class marapat na naging tagabunsod sa isang pamamaraan ng malikhaing pagpapahayag o estilo, kung kaya umani ng pagkilala at nagdulot ng malaking impluensya sa mga sumunod na henerasyon na alagad ng sining. Meaning to say, artist influence must be still alive up to this very moment. Number 4, kinakailangan na ang alagad ng sining ay nakalikha ng makahulugan at mahalagang gawa, pati na rin ang pagpapamalas ng kahusayan at pagsasagawa ng kanilang larangan. Kung kaya, lalong napagyayaman ang masining na pagpapahayag o estilo. And number 5, finally, ang alagad ng sining ay kailangang nakapagtamasa na ng samut-saring pagkilala sa ating bansa o sa pandaigdigang parangal gaya ng Gawad CCP para sa sining, CCP 13 Artists Award, at NCCA Alab ng Haraya. Kabilang din dito, class, ang matitinding mga papuri, mapanuring mga pag-aaral sa kanilang mga gawa at pagpipitagan o yung tinatawag nating mataas na pagtingin sa mga kasabayang alagad ng sining. At ang tanong, ano-ano ba ang mga proseso para mapabilang sa mga national artists? Basically, class, may 5 steps para makuha ang pinakamataas na parangal na ito. Una, ia-anunsyo ng Secretariat ng Orden ng mga pambansang alagad ng sining ang pagbubukas ng nominasyon. Step 2, ikalawa, tatanggapin ng NCCA at CCP ang mga nominasyon at kanilang susuriin ng matindi ang mga ito. Ikatlo, ang NCCA at CCP ang gagawa ng listahan ng mga rekomendado o yung mga nakapasa sa pagsasala at ipapasa nila ito sa tanggapan ng Pangulo ng Pilipinas. Ika-4, maglalabas ng proklamasyon ang Pangulo ng Pilipinas na nagagawad ng ranggo at naturang titulo sa mga rekomendado. At ang huli ay igagawad ang pagiging national artist sa isang seremonya. Ngayon class, ano-ano naman yung mga maaaring makuhang gantimpala ng sino mang magiging pambansang alagad ng sining ng ating bansa? My dear students, ang kasapi ng orden ng mga pambansang alagad ng sining ay ginagawaran ng mga sumusunod na parangal at pribilehiyo. Number 1, ranggo at titulong pambansang alagad ng sining sang-ayon sa proklamasyon ng Pangulo ng Pilipinas. That's the first one. Number, makakatanggap din ang national artist ng sagisag ng medalya ng pambansang alagad ng sining at papuri sa harap ng madla. Number 3, panghabang buhay na suportang pinansyal at material at pisikal na benepisyo kapantay sa halaga klas ng mga natatanggap ng pinakamatataas na opisyal ng bansa tulad ng letter A, gantimpalang 100,000 at para ito sa mga nabubuhay pa. Okay? Letter B, 75,000 naman kung ang gagawaran ay yumao na. At tatanggapin naman ito ng kanilang mga legal na tagapagmana. Letter C, buwan ng pensyon, benepisyong pangmedikal at pang-ospital. Letter D, life insurance kung ang gagawaran ay qualified pa na magkaroon ng insurance. Letter E, state funeral at paghihimlay sa libingan ng mga bayani. So kapag national artist ka, you will be considered as one of the heroes of our country. And letter F, pwestong pandangal, kahanay ng naunang mga protocol sa mga pambansang pagtitipon o yung tinatawag nating VIP treatment at pagkilala sa mga kultural na pagdiriwang. Maaaring ilan lamang yan sa mga gantimpala at pribilehiyong tinatanggap ng ating mga national artists. Ngunit ating tatandaan, class, ang pinakamahalaga rito ay ang kanilang kontribusyon, hindi lang sa larangan ng sining, kundi sa ating pagkakakilanlan bilang isang bansang nagkakaisa at pinagbuklod-buklod dahil na rin sa kanilang mga obra. And now, it is only right and just to recognize in this discussion the names of our national artists. Allow me to read them one by one, including the year when they received the award and some of their popular works. Let's begin with the national artist for visual arts, Cesar F. Legaspi. Date of award, 1990. Popular works, Morning Dance, Tree Planting, Man and Woman. Hernando R. Ocampo. Date of award, 1991. Popular works, Man and Carabao, Ina ng Balon. Arturo R. Luz. Date of award, 1997. Popular works, Candle Vendors, Bagong Taon, Cities of the Past. Ankyu Kok. Date of award, 2001. Popular works, Angry Figures, Fighting Figures, Crucifixion. Benedicto R. Cabrera, or also known as Ben Cab. Date of award, 2006. Popular works, Sable in Blue, Yellow Confetti, The Oriental Fan. Abdul Marie Aisha Imao. Date of award, 2006. Popular works, Sari Manok Paintings and Sculptures. Federico Aguilar Alquaz. Date of award, 2009. Popular works, Tres Marias, Reveries of Love, Still Life with Landscape. Francisco V. Coching. Date of award, 2014. Popular works, The Adventures of Pedro Penduko, Lapu-Lapu, Sabas, a well-known comic artist. Larry Alcala, date of award 2018. Popular works, caricatures and cartoons, private collections. Now let's have the national artist for painting. Fernando C. Amorsolo, date of award 1972. Popular works, planting rice, fruit gatherer, under the mango tree. Carlos Botong V. Francisco, date of award 1973. Popular works, planting of the first cross, Filipino struggles through the years, first mass at Limasawa. Victorio C. Edades, date of award 1976. Popular works, The Builders, The Sketch, The Wrestlers. Vicente S. Manansala, date of award 1981. He is a cubist painting and well known for the masterpiece Bayanihan, Luksong Tinig, Stations of the Cross at the UP Chapel. J. Elizalde Navarro, date of award 1999. Popular works, Passengers onto Central Station, The Frog Dance, The Ilonggot War Dance. Jose T. Hoya, date of award 2003. Popular works, abstract paintings such as Hills of Nico, Grenadian Arabist, Dimensions of Fear. Now let's have the national artist for sculpture, beginning with Guillermo E. Tolentino, date of award 1973. Popular works, Oblation at UP Diliman, Bonifacio Monument. Napoleon V. Abueva, date of award 1973. Popular works, Siyam na Diwata ng Sining, Blood Compact Monument, and the Transfiguration. And now, let's have the lone awardee for the National Artist for Fashion. We only have Ramon O. Valera, date of award 2006. Popular works, The Philippine Terno. Now let's have the national artist for dance, beginning with Francisca Reyes Aquino, date of award 1973. She is known for her researches about Philippine folk dances and known also as the mother of Philippine dancing. Leonor O. Gokinko, date of award 1976. Popular works, The Elements, Trend, Return to the Native, Festival in Maguindanao. Lucrecia R. Urtula, date of award 1988. Popular works, choreography of folk and ethnic dances for the Bayanihan Dance Company. Ramon Obusan, date of award 2006. Popular works, he is the founder of Ramon Obusan Folkloric Group. Vamos a Belen series, Noon Po sa Amin. Alice Reyes, date of award 2014. Popular works, she is the founder of Ballet Philippines, Amanda Itim Asu, and Bayanihan Remembered. Now let's have the many national artists for literature, beginning with Amado V. Hernandez, date of award 1973. Popular works, Luha ng Buwaya, Mga Ibong Mandaragit, Si Atang at Ang Dulaan. Jose Garcia Villa, date of award 1973. Popular works, The Emperor's New Sonnet, Footnote to Youth, The Anchored Angel. Nick Joaquin, date of award 1976. Popular works: Manila, My Manila, Cave and Shadows, a portrait of the artist as a Filipino. Carlos P. Romulo, date of award 1982. Popular works: I Am a Filipino, I Walked with Heroes, Last Man of Bataan. Carlos P. Romulo is also the first United Nations President from the Philippines. Francisco Arceliana, date of award 1990. Popular works: The Flowers of May, Poetry and Politics, The State of Original Writing in English in the Philippines Today. And V.M. Gonzalez, date of award 1997. Founding editor of the Diliman Review, first president of Philippine Writers Association. Popular works: The Winds of April, A Season of Grace. Carlos Quirino, date of award 1997. He is awarded as a national artist for historical literature. Popular works: Man of Destiny, The Great Malayan, Philippine Cartography, Filipinos at War. Edith L. Tiempo, date of award 1999. Popular works: A Blade of Fern, Commend Content, The Builder. F. Chanel Jose, date of award 2001. Popular works: Poon Ermita, Gagamba, My Brother, My Executioner. Virgilio S. Almario, date of award 2003. Popular works: UP Diksionaryong Filipino, Palipad Hangin, Buwan, Buwang, Bulawan. Alejandro R. Roses, date of award 2003. Popular works: Of Cocks and Kites, Fiesta, Something to Crow About. Dr. Bienvenido Lumbera, date of award 2006. Popular works: Kabel, Abot Tanaw, Sulyap at Suri sa Nagbabagong Kultura at Lipunan, Tales of the Manuvu. Lazaro Francisco, date of award 2009. Popular works: Bayang Nagpatiwakal, Binhi at Bunga, Maganda Pa ang Daigdig. Cirilo F. Bautista, date of award 2014. Popular works: Boneyard Breaking, Sugat ng Salita, The Archipelago. Ramon L. Muzones, date of award 2018. Popular works: Sri Bishaya Malalanga Gutom, Babae Batok sa Kalibutan, Si Tamblot. Resil B. Mojares, date of award 2018. Popular works: The War Against the Americans, Family and Firm in the Philippines, House of Memory. Now let's have the national artist for music. Antonio J. Molina, date of award 1973. Known as the Dean of Filipino Composers. Popular works: Hating Gabi, Ang Batingaw, Kundiman, Kundangan. Jovita Fuentes, date of award 1976. Founded Asociación Música de Filipinas, the Artists Guild of the Philippines. Colonel Antonino R. Buenaventura, date of award 1988. Popular works: Menuet, Pandango sa Ilaw, Echoes from the Philippines. Lucrecia R. Casilag, date of award 1989. Popular works: Love Songs, Legend of the Sarimanok, Ang Pamana. Lucio D. San Pedro, date of award 1991. Popular works: Sa Ugoy ng Duyan as score writer, Lahing Kayumanggi, Felipe de Leon. Date of award, 1997. Popular works. He is the translator of the Spanish Philippine national anthem to its Tagalog version, Lupang Hinirang. Ako'y Pilipino, Lupang Tinubuan, Ama Namin. Levi Celerio. Date of award, 1997. Popular works. Guinness Book of Records holder for being the only lip player in the world. Maligayang Pasko at manigong bagong taon. Ikaw, sa Ugoy ng Duyan as score writer. Jose M. Maceda. Date of award, 1997. Popular works. Known for composing his own piece for Southeast Asian musical instruments. Pagsamba, Cassette 100, Ugnayan. Professor Andrea Veneracion. Date of award, 1999. Popular works. Founder of the Philippine Madrigal Singers. Hernani J. Cuenco. Date of award, 1999. Popular works. Inang Bayan. Bato sa Buhangin. Gaan Kita Kamahal. Musical scores of Ang Panday, The Killing of Satan. Francisco F. Feliciano. Date of award, 2014. Popular works. La Loba Negra, Pokpok Alimpako, Yerma. Ramon P. Santos. Date of award, 2014. Popular works. Dingding Nga Diwaya, Ang Hardin ni Ligaya, Ang Puting Waling-Waling. Ryan P. Cayabyab. Date of award, 2018. Conductor, composer, arranger, pianist, and singer. Now let's have the national artist for architecture and allied arts. Juan D. Nakpil. Date of award, 1973. Popular works. Kazan Hall at UP Diliman. Interior design of Quiapo Church. University of the Philippine Theater and Carilion Tower. Pablo S. Antonio. Date of award, 1976. Popular works. Far Eastern University Campus. White Cross Orphanage. Orchid Garden Hotel. Leandro V. Locsin. Date of award, 1990. Popular works. Philippine International Convention Center. Cultural Center of the Philippines. Parish of the Holy Sacrifice, or also known as the UP Chapel. Architect Ildefonso P. Santos Jr. Date of award, 2006. Popular works. Landscaping of Rizal Park. Cultural Center of the Philippines, Manila Hotel. Jose Maria V. Zaragoza. Date of award, 2014. Popular works. Santo Domingo Church. Redesigning of Quiapo Church and Meralco Building. Francisco Manyosa. Date of award, 2018. Known for bringing Philippine architecture to greater heights, philosophy of contemporary Filipino architecture and interior design. Now let's have the national artist for theater. We begin with Honorata Atang de la Rama. Date of award, 1973. Protector of the Philippine Zarzuela and Kundiman. Dalagang Bukid, Veronidia. Wilfrido Maria Guerrero. Date of award, 1976. Popular works. Wanted, A Chaperone. Movie artist, Basketball Fight. Rolando S. Tino. Date of award, 1990. National Artist for Theater and Literature. Sit-Sit sa Kuliglig. Dunong-Dunungan. Kristal sa Universo. Severino Montano. Date of award, 2001. Popular works, The Love of Leonor Rivera. Parting at Calamba, Sabina. Daisy H. Avellana. Date of award, 2006. Popular works, known as the First Lady of the Philippine Theater. Salvador F. Bernal. For Design. Date of award, 2003. Known for using inexpensive local materials such as bamboo and abaca in theater design. Amelia La Peña Bonifacio. Date of award, 2018. Popular works, Filipino playwright, puppeteer, and educator, known as Grande Dame of Southeast Asian Children's Theater. Now let's have the National Artist for Film and Broadcast Arts, Lamberto V. Avellana. Date of award, 1976. Popular works, National Artist for Theater and Film, Anak Dalita, Bajau, Lapu-Lapu. Gerardo P. De Leon. Date of award, 1982. Sawa sa Lumang Simboryo, hanggang sa dulo ng daigdig. Lilet. Lino Broca. Date of award, 1997. Popular works, Maynila sa Kuko ng Liwanag. Tinimbang ka ngunit kulang. Bayan Ko. Jaguar. Ishmael Bernal. Date of award, 2001. Popular works, Himala. Manila by Night. Relasyon. Eddie S. Romero. Date of award, 2003. Popular works, Ganito Kami Noon, Paano Kayo Ngayon? Aguila, Manila Open City. Fernando Poe Jr. Date of award, 2006. Popular works, Ang Probinsyano, Isang Bala Ka Lang, Ang Pilipinas Kong Mahal, Aguila ng Maynila. Manuel Conde. Date of award, 2009. Filipino actor, director, and producer, and used the screen name Juan Urbano during the 1930s aside from his more popular screen name. Kidlat Tahimik. Date of award, 2018. Film director, writer, and actor, and an installation artist. There you have it, my dear students, ang bumubuo sa mga pambansang alagad ng sining sa ating bansa. Tunay at karapat-dapat lamang na kilalanin ang kanilang mga natatanging kontribusyon sa ating lipunan. Meanwhile, ang ating bansa ay nagbibigay-pugay din sa mga alagad ng sining na malaki naman ang naibahagi sa pagpapaunlad ng tinatawag nating traditional arts. Kung most of our national artists ay gumagawa ng obra or masterpieces na may kaugnayan mostly sa modern arts era at lalo na of course sa contemporary arts era, narito naman ang gamaba o mas kilala sa tawag na Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan or the National Living Treasures Award na siya namang nagpaparangal sa mga Pilipinong patuloy na hinahabi at ginagawa ang mga sining na nagmula sa ating mga ninuno o yung mas kilala nga sa tawag na traditional arts gaya ng pottery, textile weaving, fiber art, folk architecture, carving, folk performing arts, and other expressions of our traditional culture. This award class was institutionalized by the 1992 Republic Act Number 7375 na kung saan ang National Commission for Culture and Arts ang naatasan para sa implementasyon nito. Halos ang proseso ng pagpili class ay kapareho lamang ng sa national artist. However, only the National Commission for Culture and Arts panel of experts and reviewers ang nag-screen sa nomination at hindi nakasama ang Cultural Center of the Philippines. Narito class ang 16 na gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan Awardees mula 1993 hanggang 2018. Allow me to read their names at ang taon kung kailan nila natanggap ang parangal at kung saang indigenous group sila kabilang pati na rin ang bayan sa Pilipinas na kanilang pinagmulan at ang kanilang kontribusyon sa ating kultura, lalo na sa ating traditional arts. Let's begin with Ginao Vilon, 1993. Hanuno Mangyan, from Panaytayan, Oriental, Mindoro. He preserved Ambahan. Masino Intaray, 1993. Pala 1, from Brooks Point, Palawan. He mastered the arts of the basal, kulilal, and bagit. Samawon Sulaiman, 1993. Maguindanao, from Mamasapano, Maguindanao. He perfected the art of playing kutyapi or kudyapi. Lang Dulay, 1998. Tiboli, from Lake Cebu, South Cotabato. She was a master weaver of the traditional tinalak. Salinta Monon, 1998. Bagobo, from Bansalan, Davao del Sur, has preserved the dying art of bagobo weaving. Alonzo Saclag, 2000. From Lubugan, Kalinga, Saclag, gained perfection in playing Kalinga instruments. Federico Caballero, 2000. Sulod Bukidnon, from Kalinog, Iloilo. He mastered 10 epics of their region, including the Labaw, Donggon, and Humadapnon. Uwang Ahadas, 2000. Yakan, from Lamitan, Basilan. A partially blind musical genius who has mastered Yakan instruments. Darhata Sawabi, 2004. Tausug, from Parang Sulu, a master weaver of the traditional piece Shabit. Eduardo Muto, 2004. Kapampangan, from Apalit, Pampanga, and a dedicated sculptor of religious and secular art in silver, bronze, and wood. Haja Amina, 2004. Sama, from Tandubas, Tawi-Tawi, upheld the Sama women tradition of mat weaving. Teofilo Garcia, 2012. Ilocano, from San Quintin, Abra, a master artisan of making tabungaw or casket. Magdalena Gamayo, 2012. Ilocano, from Pinili, Ilocos Norte, exemplified the art of abel weaving. Ambalang Ausalin, Yakan, from Lamitan, Basilan, mastered weaving of the traditional Yakan textiles. Estelita Bantilan, 2016. Bilaan Igem, from Malapatan, Sarangani, a well-known Bilaan mat weaver. Yabing Dulo, 2016. Bilaan Igem, from Malapatan, Sarangani, Filipino textile master weaver and dyer. Indeed, these awardees are uniquely Filipino whose distinctive skills have reached such a high level of technical and artistic excellence and have been passed on to and widely practiced by the present generation in his or her local community. And combining the contributions of our national artists and the National Living Treasure awardees, and of course, pati na rin ang iba pang creative Filipinos, simula pa man noong una, ay masasabi natin na sobrang laki ang naging bahaging ginampanan nila, and it's pretty obvious that the Philippine contemporary arts have so developed and matured that our present artists can now stand proudly on the world stage. Let us take a look to some of the most Filipino contemporary artists and performers who confidently rocked the world stage and made us all proud. First, we have El Gama Penumbra, a shadow play group of the young locals from Tanawan, Batangas. The group won first place in the first television production of Asia's Got Talent in Singapore noong May 2015. And class, they have conquered the hearts not only of all the Filipinos, but of Asians as well. Sa visual arts naman class, we have also made a big scene sa muling pagkakataon. After 51 years of not participating, ay muli tayong lumahok sa Venice Biennale, which is a prestigious international art exhibition that started in 1895. Ang objective class ng kaganapang ito is to showcase the latest works of art from the different nations. In this event, Dr. Patrick Flores was chosen in 2015 to create the Philippine Pavilion. Si Dr. Patrick Flores ay isang professor of art studies and curator of the Vargas Museum ng University of the Philippines. He named the exhibit Tie a String Around the World. Kasama ni Dr. Flores in creating the Philippine Pavilion ay sina Jose Terence Ruiz, Manny Montelibano, Gas Albor, Lito Karating, and Jing Toralba. Nakakatuwa class na ang Philippine Pavilion has been named in the best list and must-see among international pavilions. At kabilang nga class sa pavilion na ito ay ang diniscuss natin last week na installation art ni Jose Terence Ruiz na tinatawag na show. Joining in the list class is the first contemporary artist to be acclaimed internationally at siya ay walang iba kundi si Cecil Licad na isang gifted classical pianist. During her early years as a child or at the age of 7, she made a debut as a soloist with the Philippine Philharmonic Orchestra. She was also one of the youngest musicians to receive the prestigious Leventry Competition Gold Medal in 1981. Siya ngayon ay nakabase sa abroad and tuwing nasa Pilipinas siya, she gives concerts and outreach programs to different musicians. And syempre class, who can forget Lea Salonga? Lea Salonga class is a former member of Repertory Philippines na isang theater company founded by the late Zenaida Amador na nagpro-produce ng Broadways and other plays na talaga namang humubog sa talent ni Lea Salonga. And because she was equipped with superb theatrical talents, she was chosen for the role Kim in the 1989 musical Miss Saigon in London. And later in Broadway na naging dahilan upang matanggap niya ang Tony Award. Tony Award class is Broadway's equivalent to Hollywood's Academy Award or yung tinatawag nating Oscars. Not just that, Leia also performed in hit musical Les Miserables together with different famous stars around the world. She's also the person behind the voice of Mulan and Princess Jasmine in Aladdin. Pumunta naman tayo sa dancing. And we have the country's first prima ballerina and the first soloist to join Kirov Ballet, which is a famous Russian ballet company. Siya ay walang iba kundi si Liza Makua Elizalde. And class Lisa is one of the country's pride dahil nanalo siya ng several awards hindi lang sa Pilipinas kung hindi sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo gaya ng 1997 10 Outstanding Young Persons of the World and the United States of America. And finally, we also remember the pop singer Charis Pempenko na naging sikat nang ma-discover siya sa YouTube. After her short stint class in the United States, she has returned to the country and is now a popular recording artist in the country amidst the different controversies na meron siya sa buhay niya. To sum up everything that we discussed today, class, masasabi natin that Philippine arts today is active and vibrant because of the Filipino artists' talent, creativity, skill, and perseverance, even in times of chaos, that drive them to pursue their dreams, which has been beneficial as well for the country. Pilipino, galing natin ito.